Hello everybody and welcome back to Topsco. Today I'm just going to do a quick update video on some things. We haven't done one of these in a while, so I figured now's the time. If you hadn't already noticed, we did sort of take a break for a while, but I can assure you we are now back and working on some new and exciting things, and that's what I'm going to talk about. You will notice in the background there is a game of Smite, which is a MOBA. If you're not familiar with Smite, it's a cool game if you want to check it out. It's not something we've ever uploaded on the channel before, but I'm just using it as sort of background. However, if you do want to see Smite on the channel, let us know in the comments, and who knows, maybe it'll happen. Okay, let's get started. Channel stuff. The channel has been sort of at a stalemate for a while, and I think the main reason for that is because we haven't been uploading as recently as in the past. Also, we have been doing a lot of Minecraft, and it's a hard one to do because a lot of people do Minecraft, and so it makes it more difficult to stand out when you're playing a game that everyone else is already playing as well. We are still at 18 subs. However, our views have gone up, which is always good. Yeah, but I just want to talk about sort of future plans and like series and stuff like that. Right now, the main series that are frequently being published are Tobsco Origins, which is our Tekkit series, Toby's Vacation, which is our Attack of the B-Team series, and the Tobsco podcasts. And these three series are really enjoyable for us because modded Minecraft is something we really enjoy playing. And making a series out of it is just something we enjoy, and the podcasts is just something I really enjoy doing as well because it's just sort of a time I can talk. I don't have to focus on any kind of game. I can just sort of focus on conversation and talking to some other members of Topsco and the other members of other YouTubers as well. So the main reason those three are sort of the surviving running series right now is because they're the ones I enjoy, and they're the ones that seem to be doing better on the channel. There are some sort of discontinued series. I shouldn't say discontinued, but series that have sort of stopped at inappropriate times, such as Pixelmon Adventures. Unfortunately, sort of stopped, and as much as I want to do more of that, I've got sort of other things right now as well, and Pixelmon Adventures will hopefully come back as soon as possible. I don't know how much more of it I have recorded. I know it's not a lot, which means I need to actually record more of it, and so it could be a while. Sorry if that's a disappointment to you, but we're really sort of trying to narrow down our channel a bit, and so that way we can put more work into the series that we do. Right, so speaking of, we're gonna go into specifics, I suppose. I'll start with Topsco Origins. Topsco Origins, future plans for that. If you don't already know, Topsco Origins is our Tekkit series. I've been playing with Jacob. However, eventually it will include all of Topsco. We're sort of slowly working up to that point, and I did sort of make the mistake of recording too much of it at one point, and so I'm sort of trying to get caught up in editing and stuff like that. But pretty soon you can look forward to seeing our first sort of guest in Topsco Origins, and that will be the intern that me and Jacob have been sort of hinting at throughout the series. that should happen around episode 9 or maybe 8, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's one of those. So around there, it should get more interesting. I know when it's just me and Jacob, it's a little bit less interesting than when we have more people. But that's sort of the mistake we made. We sort of got a bit carried away and recorded perhaps a bit too much, and so now we're trying to catch up. The Topsco Origins is going to be sort of a longer running series, hopefully, because we want to include more people with it, like the intern, and then we'll include, you know, a fourth person, and then a fifth person. So we have all 6 Topsco members in the series, in some way. And our end goal for it is really just to build a sort of what we call the compound, which is, you know, the first Topsco structure, modded structure that we ever really did. And so that's sort of the end goal. We're just sort of trying to improve, you know, go for some end game stuff. Maybe some space themed, you know, stuff like that. Just sort of to optimize our Minecraft, and that's sort of the goal for that. But as of right now, it's just me and Jacob, but pretty soon we'll have our third person, and then we'll move from there. It's impossible for me to say at the moment where it will go, but I get the feeling it's going to be a good one. Next series going right now is Toby's Vacation. You should probably know Toby's Vacation will be ending pretty soon. The finale still needs to be recorded, but I've recorded everything else. Toby's Vacation is our Attack of the B Team series. It was a single player playthrough of me just sort of messing around with Attack of the B Team. It was actually technically the first modded series that I did, so I really didn't know what I was doing. It's fun to watch though, that's for sure. The plans for Toby's Vacation, after it ends, it should be ending around episode 9 will be the finale. Yes, I think so. Should be the finale for that. From there, we're actually going to transition into another modded series, but this one will be multiplayer. And it will be me and Nick doing a modded series that's going to be called Topsco Park. And it's essentially a sort of play on Jurassic Park.
Nice job.
It's going to be me and Nick sort of branching off with the company, trying to build a park for dinosaurs, prehistoric creatures. And that's something I'm pretty excited for, because dinosaurs are like one of my passions, actually. And that's a weird thing to say, but I don't know, I've always loved dinosaurs. Plans for that is hard to say at the moment, because there's so much that can still change. We're gonna have sort of the finale will also act as the transition though into from Toby's Vacation to Topsco Park. And so that'll be that, and it'll be multiplayer modded Minecraft. So what I realized is that, or what I wanted to do, is that we're sort of building a timeline here, and you know, it starts with Topsco Origins, because Topsco Origins is like the starting, you know, basic Tekkit series. Then it goes into Toby's Vacation, which is Toby's break, pretty much, from Topsco Origins. It's a sort of vacation from the compound, and you know, him trying to enjoy his vacation, desperately trying to enjoy his vacation. And from there, it's going to go into Topsco Park, where I'm sort of pulled back in by Nick. And you know, that's us sort of just branching off, making another sort of part 2 Topsco. And from there, we're not 100% sure what we're gonna do, like at the end of Topsco Parks, because it's hard to say right now because we haven't even started it yet. But what I would really like to do is something sort of larger scale, like something that involved more people, maybe from other channels, and you know, something sort of like that. We have been sort of messing around with our own sort of large scale faction styled server, which isn't something we've been recording, but it's something we've been just sort of testing, just because I want to see, you know, if it can work. You know, if we can get organized enough to sort of set up times for servers and things like that. And that would be cool because we can include other YouTubers, other people from Tobsco, just all kinds of stuff like that. And, you know, maybe make it competitive, you know, if it's sort of faction based, then make it like a space race or some kind of PvP. As for the mod pack, for that, I wouldn't really know yet. I'll have to look into some stuff that sort of featured a little bit more faction style and some PvP and some, you know, some progressive mods would be what we would want to go for with that sort of series. The next thing, right? The next thing I wanted to talk about is adventure maps, and we have done 2 adventure maps already, and those were Under the Dome, which is an adventure map I recorded with Sydney and Jacob, and Sleepless Nights, which is an adventure map I recorded with just Jacob. I also have 2 other adventure maps recorded, one of which I did with Nick, and one of which is another one that I did with Jacob. And one of those 2 will be uploaded. I don't know if we're going to do both, but we will have one of those up pretty soon. By pretty soon, I mean sometime in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Just because adventure maps, since it's sort of a story, I like to take more time to edit them. You know, and get some point of view flips and, you know, stuff like that. So that's sort of the plan for adventure maps. The other sort of cool thing that's similar to an adventure map is what I would like to call an adventure series, which is, or a hardcore adventure series, is pretty much, there's a lot of packs out there now that sort of are emphasized around quests and some kind of end goal objective, but you still play it like modded Minecraft, just with quests, and it's more directioned. So there's some cool packs out for that. I've just taken a look at. There's one, it was like Journey to the Core or something like that, where you're trying to like get to the center of the earth. There was, I think there was, what's that one? There was one where you're like stranded on like post-apocalyptic Earth, and like you're trying to like escape to another planet. Cool stuff like that is, you know, I think would be interesting for a sort of longer styled adventure series rather than just an adventure map. That's yet to, you know, be done or researched into, so that's something I need to look at, and I will certainly do that. Next thing is our single player series. I wanted to talk about that real quick. A while ago I played Endless Legend, and that sort of served as the single player series for the channel. And now I have been looking into some other single player games to replace Endless Legend, now that Endless Legend is finished. And the game that I feel would be a good replacement is Wasteland 2, and Wasteland 2 is a sort of post-apocalyptic single-player strategy, squad-based, sort of team-based, I guess, not really squad, game. It's sort of difficult to describe, but after, looking at a couple single-player games, I personally feel that it would be a really good one to do. So I've actually already gone ahead and recorded 2 episodes of that, and so that should be coming out sometime this week. So yeah, that's something you can look forward to. That's pretty much it for planned series. There's a couple other things I wanted to talk about, and that's our like short film sort of thing. And we did a short film a while ago called CSI Crucible, and it's one of the more popular videos on the channel. So I would really love to do another short film. The problem is they're sort of difficult to coordinate. Like writing a script and coming up with an idea is the easy part. Location, times, equipment, that's a little bit more difficult. As well as the editing is actually not even the hard part, honestly. But we've come up with some scripts for some short films. Hopefully you'll be able to see more stuff like that over the summer when we have more free time. So you can look forward to that as well. The other thing I wanted to talk about is collaborating with some other YouTubers, and it's something I am pretty interested in because it's a good way to get your channel out there, and it's also it's fun to do because it's nice to play with other people, and it's refreshing for the channel to have other people from time to time appear. And it's a good benefit for both channels usually, and so it's something I've been wanting to do. That being said, I haven't really had much luck finding other YouTubers. I really want to look into it a little bit more. If you are, a YouTuber, if you record, or if you're planning on it, and maybe need some help or want a good head start, you can contact us. You can either leave a comment in this video, or you can leave a comment on the about page, or the, I don't remember what it's called. It's one of those channel tabs. If you check out the about page, you'll also see my Skype. If you'd like to get into contact with me, you can send me a message. But yeah, more YouTubers would be great, especially since we want to do a larger scale faction style modded server, which is something we're already capable of running. We just need people. That being said, well, sort of switching subjects, I have been looking a little bit into upgrading some of our equipment. I was gonna upgrade, or not really upgrade, but switch to another editing software until I, just sort of decided to stick with this one. I've already invested quite a bit of time into this one, and I feel like I can get a little bit better at it if I spend some more time with it. But other equipment that I would like to upgrade, first thing actually would be microphone. I use an Afterglow headset. It's not great quality. Audio quality on the channel especially has been pretty bad. So that's the first thing I want to upgrade. I also want to get like a video camera, or a web camera for my computer, because that could be helpful for maybe like more channel updates, or possibly like the podcasts, or other games where maybe you could even have like a camera like in the corner of the screen, like a lot of YouTubers do. Other than that, I'm more than satisfied with my computer keyboard and mouse. as well as my monitor is fine. So really, I just want to upgrade my audio more than anything. The other thing, a sort of upgrade to the channel, is we're going to hopefully be getting some more editors, meaning more people to edit videos. Other members of Tobsco, I've been talking to them about it, and I think Jacob and Nick are more than willing to sort of learn the skill. The more editors we have, the sort of less work we have to do as well, because we're sort of splitting the responsibility, which will hopefully lead to more videos coming out with the channel and being able to do more series at once. I sort of have learned that too many series at the same time isn't good for the channel, though. It splits your views, and you know, you start to lose their attention when you have so many videos coming out at the same time. Another interesting thing is that we are almost at our 100th. I say almost. We're a little over halfway. I think we're at 62 videos right now when this is being recorded. We're at 62 videos right now, and that means we're pretty close to our 100th video, and I want to do something pretty cool for that. No idea yet what it will be. I also want to do something pretty cool if we can make it to 50 subs, or I should say when we make it to 50 subs. I figure once we reach 50, we can do some kind of crazy, spectacular event. Once we reach 100, we can do like another crazy one. Then once we reach like 200, you know, and from there just sort of mark the milestones. So that's another thing to look forward to, I suppose. If you're not subscribed already, really would appreciate it. We're always doing our best here, and you know, I feel like the amount of work that's been put into the channel, the number of subscribers that we have is not an accurate testimony to the work that I know we've been putting in, and you know, that's just sort of tough luck. You can't expect everyone to like what you're doing, and if they do like it, you can't always expect them to subscribe as well. And I understand we're still fairly new as well. This is we finished our second month not that long ago. Going on 3 now. So, pretty much what I'm aiming for right now is more subs, and I'm trying to find the best way to do that. The only thing that I know right now, though, is to continue the series and maybe work on some new ones. Right, guys, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening this long. Hopefully that's answered any of your questions, but if you have any more, you can leave them in the comments below. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys stick around, because I'm pretty excited for what the future will hold for us. Right, guys, thanks for watching. As usual, I've been Ethan. This has been Tobsco. Signing off. Goodbye.